Fairy Tales from the Fairy Trail, miles 637 to 730.3. Now came the time for me and my companions to begin one of the more famous sections of the fairy trail, the Queen's Crown. This is a line of ridge lined with high and sprawling cliffs that not only provide breathtaking views, but also the perfect landing places for young dragons just learning how to fly. Sickness unfortunately delayed some of our companions, so our party number had dwindled to 3 until our companions could catch us. So we set out, excited to see our first dragons and their beautiful flight. The entrance of the crown was a cragged rock called the Dragon's Tooth. It is called this because, well, it's a dragon's tooth. The fossilized fang of an ancient behemoth guards the entrance to the dragon's training ground, warning all others of the dangers and wonders to come. The road down from the tooth was rocky, steep, and hard. It was a fight to get down, but we managed it in the end, and all the way shadows passed between the trees and the sun, foretelling what was to come. The next day we awoke in the early morning and made our way to the cliffs, where the young dragons would be. It was hard to get moving since the previous day exhausted us, but we made it in time to see the first dragons fly overhead. The smallest was as long as my arm, the largest the size of a shed. Their scales shone in the mid-morning sun like jewels. They flew over through the sky like eagles. Only eagles could only dream of being as magnificent and graceful as these predators. Even the youngest and most awkward of them were beautiful and noble. Walking those cliffs and climbing those rocks was breathtaking in a way I never imagined. There's just something so complete when you see a dragon flying over a mountain peak. It is so clear that that is where they belong, sweeping over the valleys, climbing onto the peaks. This land belongs to them more than it ever could to us. And as we slept on the ridge above the human settlement and watched the sunset, I felt whole.